Welcome to some more railway photography. Another classic location. This is Ais Gill, the summit of the Settle and Carlisle line, Manor Valley, which is well, where we are now really. The clouds are covering Wild Boar Fell that's up here. Railway comes around there through here. I've got a 50mm lens, 55mm lens I should say. Pretty traditional stuff. I'm going to go for a traditional sort of shot, more of a landscape. What's coming is the new Bigham British gypsum to Tees Dock export berth. It's 4 minutes behind schedule, but at least it's coming. And so the more traditional shot will be a little bit closer to the line, nearer the stone wall here, down the line, and with Wild Boar Fell, like I say, hidden in the cloud up there on view. As Wild Boar Fell's not in view, I'm going to take I'm slightly further back, more of a side-on shot, so that we can include a little bit of the Manor Valley. I'm just going to pop on the screen a couple of shots from the past, back in steam days. These are from Ivo Peters. Here it comes now, in the distance. Going to keep the bridge into the left and the track into the left. We'll get a shot of it just sneaking under the bridge. There we go. Go. Start shooting. That was good. That was good. Hopefully that worked out well. Let's see what's going to happen next. Where will I head to? It's actually a late running service from behind me. So I'm coming up to get the more traditional viewpoint now. This is where the gallery will stand on a steam special that's heading north. I think I can hear it coming. Sounds like it. There we go. That's nice. Well, it wasn't too bad. The weather's better than I expected yesterday when it just said gloom all day. Some sort of atmosphere to the day anyway. But, quite often the photos can be better. Probably what I should have done was brought a slightly wider angle lens to try and get that sky as the GoPro is showing it. A little bit more 35mm lens would have been, I think, a preferable choice really. There we are, not to worry. I've gone with a traditional 50mm, which of course for a traditional railway photography spot. So walking back to the car, there are plenty of other shots to be had here. As you can see with the light at the moment, a really nice sort of side-lit glint shot for northbound trains from that angle. Now, one shot that's disappointingly disappeared is from this field. So the trees that are growing. I managed to get, I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago, just when they were first planted, a shot over the top of them in the snow. Picture on screen now. Can't get that now. That's a goner. There is a shot to be had at the bridge here. You've got that horrible communication tower, phone tower, whatever it is. Apart from that, it's good because you do have, not you can see because there's a cloud, the Wild Boar Fell in the background. Opportunities for contre-jour into the light shots here. That looks pretty good at the moment. And there's also a nice shot to be had with this gate. So that's pretty good. That could be quite nice for a shorter train or something. You want something a little bit different, something heading north. Picture on screen of one I took a few years ago. Anyway, nothing else coming for a while, hence it's not a lot happening. The happening has happened, and it's time to get in the car and warm up. Kirkby Stephen station, absolutely beautiful, restored. Well, I say restored, put back to original condition. Station, still some semaphores. The sun's coming out. No freight due at the moment at all today, maybe later, but there is a passenger coming in shortly. I'm going to try and get a shot this way of it going away, telephoto one of it arriving from that direction, so try and achieve both if I can. Here we go. That's the one shot just before the signal, and I'll get one of it level with the signal. There we go. Now I'm going to get a wide angle with the bridge. Now to try and do something with the station. Not a particularly exciting shot. Dilemma sometimes. I should have seen it as a 4-car unit. I think the best is going to be a going away shot. Although I want to get the station building in really. Really needs a train coming from Carlisle rather than to Carlisle. Here we go for a telephoto shot as it leaves. Let's maximum it. And just as it pops through the bridge, lovely. Down goes the signal. Well, 1 or 2 shots there, but not really what I wanted. Well, not what I wanted. Sometimes things don't go to plan and you learn. But what a beautiful station. There's so many options here. There's just not enough trains. Let me show you a spot on the bridge that works very nicely to include the station for trains from Carlisle. So heading from behind me towards the signal box. A couple of shots I took last year standing about here. One a going away shot. There we go. And one of the, probably a few steps down here. Probably about there, I think I was standing. There we go. That is a beautiful shot to have, I think, just before the station building. To keep all the architecture. Okay, the loco may not be rivet counting as much because it's not as close to the camera, but the architecture, I love in the fields behind, these lovely conifer trees. It's a beautiful scene, especially when the sun comes out on a day like today. But no traffic, no good. It's just such a lovely station to be on. Just a shame there's not more traffic. So just that lovely view. But anyway, as you may be able to see, lots of freights not activated and passenger not till 2:30, and the time now is 12:42, so not a lot to do if I was to stay here. This is a Shap Hotel. It was a place where railway photographers used to congregate, especially Ivor Peters, Derek Cross, on an excursion up here. Now Ivor Peters lived in Bath and came up here in his latter years, persuaded by Derek Cross. Now, I was hoping to go to what they called the classic location today, but as I drove over, cloud and mist, and it's just crappy. Just a short walk up from the Shap Hotel and the Queen's Monument. Queen Victoria, that is. Your Majesty. So we were walked past by Ivo, Derek Cross and co. in the past. They would have headed on further up to their classic view. I'm going to try and check a view out over here. In the meantime, good thing about this sort of lens is, as well as for distant railway photography, it's great for wildlife. Look, beautiful red squirrel. Don't see those in Cambridgeshire, so be lovely to see them up here in Cumbria. I last came here and took some shots 5 or 6 years ago, and some great ones into the distant fells, but you can see these trees have grown quite a lot, blocking that view. Might be possible further down. Anyway, I'm going to carry on this way. The classic view is just over here. I'm going to get a shot with my phone. I think a wider angle works better for that one. I've got another one as well that I captured while still in the woods there, which I'll pop on the screen now, again with the phone, because old Clever Clogs with the big lens isn't good for this spot. Now, can I be bothered to trudge across there? Probably not worth it today. The classic view, as named by Ivo, was just sort of up here, looking that way. I'll pop a shot up I took a few years ago. About 7 minutes, there'll be a passenger, and I'm going to get this shot here with it just under the branch running along here. So do it with the older phone camera. The iPhone has 3 lenses. I'm using the 1x lens. Now that one has the highest quality in terms of there's a bigger aperture. For me it seems to be sharper. One coming from the left any moment. Here we go. I can hear it now. Couple of shots. So sometimes lugging such a big lens is a bit pointless, except for the squirrel. Normally in January I have 2 or 3 friends with me. This year, for various reasons, it's not worked out. I've been Billy no mates. But I've just found some new friends. Hello, good morning. Would you like to join me? So, pardon? Oh, you dirty horse. How would you greet me with a fart? Anyway, it's nice to meet you. And your friends behind your bottom as well for that. How could you? My new friends greeted me with a fart. Oh well, never mind. That's it for today's video on railway photography and some of the classic spots again. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please subscribe and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.